You know, you could do, that's the kind of the guy senior pose. This is kind of the lady senior pose, but that's not really what we're doing here today. Welcome to Bright Bits. We're gonna talk today about equipment, but we're definitely not gonna talk about all of this equipment. We're gonna talk about a small little chunk of equipment because I'm traveling this weekend and I'm gonna do some filming while I travel. But I thought I would show you guys what I travel with when I'm gonna travel and video. When I travel and I'm gonna do filming, but I'm traveling light, I take less stuff. And it's way more efficient when I carry less on me, especially for this type of a thing where I'm just gonna be videoing stuff for fun. I don't need as much stuff. So I'm just gonna go through the quick lineup of what I bring and what I use it for. Wait, first things first, I always put one of these in my backpack. It never makes it through the security line. My Joby. I love this thing. But no, I really do love this thing. It's awesome. It is the Pro Edition. They do have several versions of the Joby stick, but this one is a little bit more rigid, so it's easier to get into tight spaces with it, or you just put your camera on the end and you use it like a selfie stick, which is when you see me videoing myself, this is usually how I'm doing it. Second, my Canon 80D. My Canon 80D is a beast. But the thing that's the best about it, it has a little flip around screen. So in your selfie mode, you can see what you're filming, what you look like, and you can change your focus mode on the screen because it's a touch screen. And then I've got all the Canon series lenses, but when I am filming myself, I love to use the 24-70. So what works best for me, I can zoom in, I can zoom out. It is a little bit of a tighter range for some people that don't want to be that up into the camera. And it's heavier. But for me, it just works. It's my favorite lens to use in this situation. And you know, when you're editing, the color on a Canon, it's so good. The color just, it's hard to match Canon's color scheme, grading, whatever you say. The third thing, a Shure mic. I use this little guy on everything. I've tried a lot of different microphones. I had the Rode mic, and for me, this one, it just feels a little heavier duty. It sounded a little bit more professional to me, but we're always switching up gear with microphones and stuff, but right now, this is the one that I like. You just put it in on the top of your camera, and you're good to go. Plug it right in. Batteries. Don't leave home without them. Maybe have two. One time, I actually, when I was a photographer, I ran out of battery while the bride was walking down the aisle. You can't retake that. You can't redo that. Luckily, I'm very fast with my fingers, and I had one in my bag and I popped it in and I made it just in time, but whew, that was one of the most stressful moments of my life. Also, for you people that think that this is just a little too much, there is some phone equipment that sometimes I will take with me. It's called the Movi, and this thing is cool. It's a little stabilizer. It's similar to the Osmo, but it's shaped a lot differently, and it's way easier to carry around. So you put your phone into your little stabilizer, and you turn it on, and you kind of hold it like this and walk around, and you can do all sorts of cool things. You can do time lapses with it. You can walk through a crowd of people and then speed it up while you're kind of going through slow motion. If that even made any sense, I don't know. This thing is really cool if you are gonna go with just your phone and a stabilizer. This was what I would recommend, although the Osmo is cool too. And maybe sometime we'll do like a demo of the two different stabilizers, and you guys can decide what you like better. If I'm in the airport and I need to video something really quick or whatever, this thing takes amazing video, and half the time you can't even tell if it came out of my camera or I mean, these phones are insanely amazing with what you can capture with them. So don't get down on yourself. As usual, the most important piece is the content. As long as you're providing good content and you're giving the storyline as you go through the motion, especially when you're traveling, if you can kind of tell the story of the traveling, it's worth watching. This is what it looks like. Here's my outro. I have nothing. I don't have an idea for an outro. People, below, subscribe first, then give me your ideas for an outro here. This is kind of getting ridiculous. I think we've done like 5 episodes now, and I still have no outro. Don't be a dimbat. What is a dimbat even?